all you night readers. Welcome to Tarot Nights. I hope you are all doing well. I am doing well, and it is good to have you all here. So, let's see what we got going on. Let us see. There we go. All right. So, yeah, I've been shuffling. Sorry, I don't usually leave cards out sitting out like that. All right. I am going to start with you, Chanel. I'm going to start with you. As you can tell, I sit here and I do take time before the show to read all the comments that are here ahead of time, just to get an idea of who's here and who's not, because Selena and Chanel, of course, I saw you were not here last night, and I was just curious, right? Just curious. And I hoped everything was okay, and well, Chanel, it doesn't seem, not sure that it did go okay for you last night. So I am going to start with you. So you're anxious because this guy told you he wanted to talk to you about something yesterday, but he got held up at work, so you didn't talk. But today, he said he would come by, and your question is, what is going to happen after this talk he wants to have? Will it turn out good or no? He said it was important, and he didn't want to do it over the phone, and I'm freaking out. I know you are. I know you're freaking out, because this is about the time when stuff hits the fan, right? It's been maybe a good 6 weeks. It's been about 6 weeks, and this is about the time where things hit the fan for you, I think. That's okay. Honestly, I'm only kidding. I only know because you guys are usually like two of the first people that are here every single night. Usually your questions are in the top 5 of the list. Usually it's like the first 5 questions I can see Chanel and Selena. So I just notice, it's just a noticing thing. But hey, life goes on without the Night Reader show. Let me tell you. All right. I'm going to read this backwards. I'm going to read this completely backwards. Hey, CM, welcome to the beginning of the show. It's good to have you here. Thank you. I'm reading right to left for this. All right. And I truly think, of course, if you look at this in this direction, you'll understand the reading much better than if you read it backwards. Because this really is reading in the right direction, going that way, believe it or not. The 9 of Swords tells me you have been extremely anxious overnight, right? You didn't get much sleep. You're very concerned. You're very worried, and your mind has been very overactive. You feel like you don't know what's going on, of course, and you're looking for some guidance. You want to know, you need some guidance on how to navigate your way through this situation. You're thinking back, right? I think you're thinking back at all the different things that have happened, and here we are, right, with all these different things that have gone on over the past, like I said, about 6 weeks, I think it is. And I think that during that 6 weeks, you're racking your brain, and you've probably been doing this all night long, just racking your brain constantly about, oh my goodness, what did I do? What did I do wrong? What could I have done? Is there something I should have done better? Should I have been better at this? Should I have been better at that? Should I have been more attentive? Should I have gone somewhere that we didn't go and I said that I really would rather not go? All these things are going on. All these different ideas. many, many, many ideas, and you feel helpless. You feel so helpless like this because of this, right? Hey, Yvonne. You feel so helpless. Right? You feel stuck. You feel tied down to a horrible feeling, and that's not the way to live. It's not the way to go. But then you get the last card, right? And the last card is the World. And it tells me when this whole thing is complete, when this whole conversation is over, you will achieve something happy. You will achieve something joyful. You will find a new purpose to your life. You will move in a direction that is forward. You can see how the world, the girl in the world, she's kind of moving in that direction, right? In a forward direction. She's moving forward. She's not moving back. She's not going to the past. She's moving into the future. And it's a wonderful future because it's the World. So I truly think that this reading absolutely goes right to left if you read it that way, because it explains exactly what you've been going through for the last 24 hours. This shows you the last 24 hours. This shows you the next few hours. What time is he coming to you tonight? What time is he coming? Your time. Because you are 2 hours behind me. It's only 4:04 there, I know. All right. Well, that is a good card to end on. That is a good card to end on. So let me know. Let me know when you can what time he is supposed to be there, and I will keep an eye out for that. But that's what I'm getting for you, Chanel. I know you're freaking out. I know, in about an hour or two. All right. So do you know, Chanel, you know how to get in touch with me? Do you have me on Facebook or Instagram or what else? Or you know how to get to the email, right? The comments on the email, so that you could send a comment to me through email. It's private, by the way. Those comments, when you guys send comments to me through my website, through KnightReaderTarot.com, and you send a comment, it goes directly to my personal email, and it's not like it goes out and where people can see it. It doesn't get posted on the website or anything like that. So don't ever think that your comments, don't ever not comment because you think it's going to get posted somewhere or someone's going to see it if it's good or bad or indifferent, right? It's always going to be okay. You don't have Facebook, but you do know how to contact me. Okay, there you go. Just do me a favor and let me know. Okay? Just, if it's good, just send me, however you're going to send me the message, however it is, whatever it's through, just send me a message good. That's all I need to know. All right? And if it's not so good, then you tell me what's going on and maybe we can talk if you need to a little bit. Because I know this is killing you, and I feel for you. I feel for you because I've been through these situations myself. All right, Yvonne, let's follow up on last night's financial reading. All right. I'd really like to see a bunch of pentacles would be great. Well, there's one. There's the 7. We got the 7 of Cups again. And Justice. Wow, that's interesting. Some interesting things out there. The 5 of Swords. All right. So I'm going to tell you that justice is really good for you in this situation, right? There is some type of an agreement going on. There is really some sort of settlement, right? And I know that, that's probably easy for me to say, but it's, that really is justice, right? That is the justice. There is fairness going on. There is, authority figures saying something and offering something and doing something, just like would happen in a court, right? There's deals being made. There's a deal. And that's what justice is telling you. Now, the Five of Swords says you have to watch out that this is not just a win at all costs kind of deal, because you got too much stuff going on here, right? You don't want to end up like these people in the background. You want to be the one who is holding all the swords. Well, at least most of them, right? You want to be that person. You don't want to be the one left in the background who's not doing or getting anything. You want to look into all of the different opportunities that you have at this point. Okay, that's extremely important. And I really think that that's going to be important to your whole outlook on things. I think you're going to want to definitely look over all of your options, because there are a lot of options. There are a lot of different ways things can go. The Seven of Pentacles does tell me that you will feel like you've accomplished something at the end of this. You'll realize that something has worked, something that someone did really did work, really did get to someone. And now they are giving you an opportunity to move forward. And of course, that Six of Cups is saying, well, they're willing to share something. They're willing to someone's trying to be kind by giving and sharing. And the cost of that kindness and the cost of that giving is that you may have to leave something that you have memories with behind, right? You may have to look at things that have memories attached to them one last time. And that's the price that you pay for the kindness and the giving. Does that make sense? That's really what I see. That's really what I get. I think you can see it just like I can. All right, let me know later, Chanel. See you later. All right, Yvonne, that's what I get for you. Again, I do hope that makes sense to you, because it does seem to make sense to me. All right. Hey, honey bun. What's going on? You met your twin flame last year. The connection was too strong to handle. And currently you don't talk anymore. You would like to know what the cards pick up on this. All right, so what can I get from the cards about you and your twin flame? Your twin flame was too hot to handle in the beginning. And, well, things kind of fizzled out in a hurry, right? Now you don't talk anymore. That's unfortunate. But, there you go, Yvonne. You do know exactly what I'm talking about. That's perfect. I knew you would. I knew you would. There was a lot of stuff in there. There were a lot of cards in there that I was really kind of hoping for, or at least cards that were connected in a way that would mean something to you. All right. Awesome. All right, honey bun, let's see what we get for you. Hey, Star, how are you? And Samantha, hello, Lumiere. Hi. Lisa, welcome. Ciao. Mr. Firmino, I shall say. CM, of course, I said hi to you before. Sarah Smith, hello. Terry Harkey. And Sailor Moon, welcome back. Selena, it's good to have you here tonight. Like I said, I missed you last night. All right, so what do the cards pick up about you and your twin flame? Again, I got the Six of Swords. I had that before for Chanel. And I have to say, so I think, okay, so now it's been over a year. It's been a year, right? It's been since last year. And now I think you have decided maybe you want to restore this connection. And you're not sure if that's, oh gosh, sorry. And you're not sure if this is going to be the right way to go so that everybody is happy. I don't know that you think this other person is going to be happy. I'm not sure if you're kind of confused. You're kind of concerned that if you were trying to restore this relationship or, restore some type of a connection with this person, that they may turn you down. You may get rejected, would be the best way I could say it. I do have the Sun, and Sun is all about, of course, happiness and success and joy. And those are good things, right? Those are all good things. So I don't really think that you would be rejected if you were to reach out to this person. I just think you need, again, like I said before, through Chanel, at Chanel's reading, I think you need some guidance on how to get through this path that you are trying to take. Now, hopefully this is making sense to you, because I'm really thinking, honey bun, that this is what you are wanting, right? You want to go back and revisit this whole idea of the connection. The Ten of Cups tells me there is a lot of well-being that could come from this. You could feel very blessed, and there is a lot of love that would go on. There is a lot of love. The Queen of Cups is telling me, right, you want a close relationship, something that's successful, something that's happy, and something, again, that is with a twin flame, right? Something emotionally happy, right? Emotionally perfect, some type of emotional magnetism between the two of you. That's what you really want. I truly think that's what's going on. I think, I just think you have the fear of being rejected, and I don't see that as being the case. I really don't. I think you would have, I think things would be okay to at least speak to this person. That's where I would at least start, right? I think that's the case with you. I think that's what you're looking to do. As you can tell, I'm trying to kind of pull the answer of that question out a little bit, but I'm not getting it. So maybe you are not here anymore, honey bun. I'm not sure. Hello, JK. How are you? Good to have you. Selena. Hello, my friend. Your friend is at her wit's end with her sister. Oh, the sister. Yeah, her sister wants to make deals to try to get out of trouble, but at this point, she's an experienced criminal. So your question is, will the sister get out of trouble by making a deal, or will she have to face consequences? All right. So you know what card you're really looking for, right, Selena? Of course you do. You know what card you're looking for. You are looking for Judgment. You are looking for Judgment. That's the card you would really like to see, because then that would tell us one thing specifically, that she is going to get in trouble through legal channels. So let's give a good shuffle and cut and pick some good random cards. What do you think? Yeah, that looks good. All right. JK. I saw this question earlier today, didn't I? I think I retyped it. Because when I use my iPad, when I moderate for MPT, if I'm using my iPad, I have to actually retype every single question. So it's very easy to memorize the questions. I know. Sometimes I seem like I'm a jerk over there because I have to delete questions and I have to tell people, that they're probably not going to get a reading and stuff because there's just too many. And I'm sorry about that, but it's just, it's part of the job of being a moderator sometimes, is having to be a little tough when people, and I'm not talking about you, but I'm just saying in general, when people in general are overbearing. All right, so I think your actual friend, needs to have the strength and courage that the right thing is going to be done. I really do. I think your friend is extremely indecisive on what she wants to do. Judgment would have been good too, Selena. Yeah. I do think though that she's very indecisive, your friend. She doesn't know. Does she really want her sister to get into really bad trouble? Or, does she want her to try to find another way to get better and to get past things? And this is making your friend very sad. It's making I think your friend is afraid of these thoughts. Now, on the sister's side, I think her sister is becoming more and more emotionally detached every single day. I think she gets colder. I think she gets more distant, right? I think she's more independent. A part of this is all because she has been hurt really, really bad, not by your friend or even family members, but in some type of relationship somewhere down the line, not too far, not too long ago. I think she got hurt really bad, and unfortunately she ended up with the wrong person or wrong crowd, and that is what has caused her to stray on this bad path that she's on. I really think it's been something that caused your friend's sister some deep, deep sorrow. And that's made her turn to this life that she's leading now. I think I think your friend's sister used to be extremely dependable. Right? She used to be your friend's sister used to be the person who would always hang around, right? Always wanted to hang around and always wanted to be part of everything. But then somebody hurt her. And now she wants to be the one who's around again, but she's around the wrong people. And those people are taking her down a path that she's not returned from yet. Will she make a deal, or will she catch the consequences? I think she's going to catch the consequences. I really do. I mean, yeah, big changes. Big changes. Not good. Big changes. New energy. I just think the family is going to feel almost relieved when that happens, because then they'll know that she is going to be getting the help that she really needs. I think it's going to be almost a relief for people, for the family members, unfortunately, and that's sad, right? Of course it's sad. Nobody wants to see one of their family members go through something like that. But sometimes, that whole tough love thing comes into play. And, tough love is, it's difficult. It's not easy to do, I'll tell you that, from a parent standpoint. I had to do it with one of my children at one point in their life. And it's not fun. It's not something you enjoy. Not if you're a good parent, you don't. But I think that sometimes that is the only way for a person to get the help that they need. And again, I think that will bring some sort of, it's not really relief to the family, but they know that it's the right thing. And I think there's that acceptance. I think they're going to be able to accept it. Does that make sense to you? I hope so, because I think that's exactly it. And it seems like, yeah, it's from your comments, I'm getting the same vibe. So JK, can you please know what Leroy, the Scorpio, feelings are towards you? Sure. What are Leroy. Leroy is a Scorpio. And what are his feelings towards you? Well, let us see. No, there's judgment. There's judgment, Selena. It's just one reading too late. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Selena, and that's what I see, as sad as it is. It is sad but true. All right, so JK, can you know what Leroy's feelings are towards you? I think Leroy is conflicted on exactly how he feels towards you, right? I think on one hand, he would really like to develop a relationship with you, or at least develop some type of a connection with you. And I think if that happens, I think he would work very hard at it. I think he would be very determined, very dedicated. I think he would also, I think you, the two of you could achieve some great success, which would make you very happy. I just think that, he's not sure when it's really time to make that move forward. He just doesn't know when to make that move forward and when to plant those seeds so that this relationship can grow. You don't make it easy. There you go. See? You don't make it easy. But he's willing to do the work. Here, look at that. I mean, this is the hard work card, the Eight of Pentacles. It's all about that hard work and determination, dedication, right? Pushing yourself to complete a job. So I think he wants things to grow. I think he would like, I think things could grow. I think they could be very successful. And I think you need to give him a chance. I think you need to make it easier, right? You're telling me you don't make it easy. You said it, right? You said it, not me. You said, I don't make it easy. I think you need to make it a little easier for him to be able to move in and really, really move forward with you. If that's what you really want, then don't give him a reason to back away. Don't give him a reason to back away, because if he backs away, he's gone for good. So you're going to have to think about that. So it's all according to, you have to decide what's most important for you. That's all. You just have to decide what's going to be the most important thing for you. If you continue to make it hard for him, well, then he'll move on. If you want to make it easier, then there was a whole slew of wonderful things that can happen if that happens. That's what I see. That's what I get for you. All right, JK? Thank you for being here. Thank you for asking your question. I hope you stay. I hope you hang out, right? All right, Sailor Moon, what should you focus on? What should you focus on? What should you focus on? All right. Hey, Jesse Angel. It's nice to have you here tonight. I just heard my clock ding, 6:30, which means we're halfway through our show. Don't forget donations, right? Donation information is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. It's also in the description. It guarantees you a reading. It moves your question to priority, and you get your question read right away. So don't forget that. If you really want to, guarantee yourself a reading, donations are the way to go. I know a lot of these cards look the same, don't they? Like we just had them in the last couple of readings. Unfortunately, they are. Well, not unfortunate. I mean, they are the cards that you're supposed to get. But this is what I get for you, Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon, what should you focus on? And you can see how this guy is very focused. You should focus on the idea that you're doing just too much all at once. I think too much, you want to do a lot. You want a lot of things. You want to do a lot of different things. You have your eyes set on many different things. And, of course, that's great. But right now, it looks like it's just too much stuff that you're looking at. Something to keep in mind, right? But if you just take one thing and start it, it will grow, right? That's our Ace of Pentacles, and I talk about that all the time as being that growth, that seed card where you're planting the seeds. You clearly see it over in the Anna.K deck, which is strange because I have only been using the Wizard Tarot for a few days. I have not gone to the other decks for some reason. I don't know why. I should. Since I got the Wizard's Tarot, I just love it so much. I don't want to stop using it. But I should give other decks a chance. They're probably jealous by now. But yeah, so I do think if you just choose one thing, the one thing you should focus on, you'll be able to do it. You'll be able to complete it and achieve something really good. I think it's going to be something that you're very you feel a lot of energy about. You feel very passionate about it. Let's put it that way. Something that you can lead yourself into. You can lead yourself to get through and to work with whatever it is that you are looking to do. I think you could be very, very successful. And well, I think you're afraid that, this may not happen. You've been looking all along for guidance on what do I do? What should I focus on? Where are my talents? What talents do I have? And, where do my talents lie? Stuff like that, right? And now I think you're just afraid that none of the things you want to do are really falling into place. And again, I think it's because you're trying too many things at once. All right. That's what I get for you, Sailor Moon. I think you need to focus. What should you focus on? One thing at a time. Focus on one thing at a time. All right. So, who else? I have my show right around the time you eat dinner, CM. I know I do. I know it. And I've tried later, right? You remember that. That was a fiasco. I tried 8:30 Eastern time. That was just way too late. I was like dozing off halfway through the show because I was tired. And I didn't have many people here. And now I go back to my original show. This was the original show. It was 6 o'clock. If you look at show number 1, it was at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. And I know it's a tough time for some people, but it doesn't work for everybody. Lumiere, how are you? What are the Leo's feelings towards me? See, I knew there was a Leo question out there. I called JK's love interest Leo when it's really Leroy, but I knew there was somebody who was asking about a Leo. I knew I saw it somewhere. All right. What are the Leo's feelings towards you? Look at that. We're using a different deck. We're going Light Seers. Light Seers Tarot. All right, so I think the Leo is at a point where they're not sure exactly which way to go, right? Something is changing. There's a big change coming. And I really think that's what's going on with the Leo right now, right? The wheel is all about change. It's all about ups and downs. It's all about a turning point in life. And the Tower is all about big changes. It's all about, it destroying something and then trying to rebuild. So, did you maybe have something with this Leo in the past? And now you're trying to rekindle it? Because that's what it's kind of looking like. Like there was a relationship that was destroyed. It was completely torn apart, right? It didn't go well. And well, I think that's the case. I really do. I could be wrong. but that's what I'm thinking. I think, again, I think maybe you're I think you're a little frustrated with this person, or at least you were frustrated with them at some point. The Nine of Swords tells me that you're afraid of being rejected. You're anxious about this whole thing. You have a lot of regret about what has happened in the past. And well, that's unfortunate, and it's very sad. As you can see, she's very sad. She doesn't want to see. And again, the moon tells me about sadness and fears, and that this whole idea of the Leo, what the Leo's feelings are, and the Leo feeling towards you something, maybe it's just an illusion. Maybe you think the Leo is feeling something and they're really not. If we take the bottom card, I get the Empress, which does tell me things are growing, which is good, right? You want things to grow. You want to be nurturing, and you want to feel that protection. And I think there is going to be, some fun times ahead. So I think the Leo is looking toward a future. I just think it's going to take some serious reparations to get it to a point where it's ready for him to have feelings for you again. Because again, I'm going with the idea that you two were together. You were a couple at one point, and things did not go well. That's what I'm thinking. Definitely what I'm thinking. Hello, Lisa Farrell. How are you? A whole family reading. The whole family, not just the little Lisa family. The whole family. Got it. I got it. There's lots going on with lots of different people in the whole family, aren't there? Of course there are. There always is. The bigger the family, the more things going on, right? All right, so a whole family reading. Let's see what we get. So you want to know a little bit about everybody and everything that's been going on with the whole group. And well, I think that's just what we've got. There's 5 of you, 5 Farrell sisters. The fabulous 5 Farrells. I think one sister is very confused on what direction she should move forward in. I think one of them is not sure what to do with their life right now. They're at a standstill. They're not sure of a good plan. And now they are just kind of hanging out, right? The hangman. I know that was kind of easy, huh? But I have to say, I think that's one of them. One sister is trying to figure out their future, what they want to do, and how they want to go about doing it. I think one sister is totally in conflict with everyone all the time, always against the whole family. Completely and totally on the wrong side of the table, right? Here's the whole family. Here's everybody in the background, all through here on this side. And then there's the one sister who is kind of out away from the family right now. And I think there's one of those. I think there's a sister that's like that. I think there's a sister out there right now who is learning to change and learning to become more flexible. And I think that sister is getting a lot of support from from the whole family, right? I think that sister who is learning about change and learning about how to prioritize their life is getting a lot of family support, right? I think that's another sister, right? I think that's sister number 3. You know which sisters are which. You'll know by what I'm saying who's who, I think. I think one sister is going to be very victorious, very successful in something that's going on right now, right? They were in a fight, some type of a fight, and they came out as the victor. They came out on the successful side, the strong side, and they're getting stronger all the time. And again, they're getting a lot of family support for that, to go along with that, right? There is a lot of family support. There is a lot of recognition, and I think that person is confident in exactly what is going on right now. May not be confident in everything that they do, or confident in everything that's going on in life, but I think they're confident in whatever it is that's going on right now in that one, in this sister's life. And then I think the final sister has had something go on behind her back. Right? You clearly see the 7 of Swords. Something sneaky has gone on, something very cunning. And I think that person has, been deceived. Again, something's going on behind that sister's back. And this is something that is, no matter what anybody says, I still think that this is a burning issue in this sister. So that's what I'm getting. I've never done I've done your whole family reading before many times, but I've never done it sister, and described each one. But I think you're going to figure out exactly who is who. I think you'll know just who is who. Okay? Thanks, Lise. I appreciate you being here always. All right. Hey, Samantha, you had a question last night. I think you just looked for a general question, general reading, right? I know I didn't do it. It was Lenormand night. I didn't do it. Sorry. But Terry Harkey, I hope you're still here. Are you still here? Are you still here, Terry Harkey? Combobulated. Wow, it's great to see you. I am glad you're here, late or not late. It is okay. Yeah, CM, I've changed the time before, and I just, this is just the one that works the very best for me. This one works the best. The 6 o'clock, the 7 o'clock Eastern slot just seems to work best. All right. Terry Harkey, are you still here? Please let me know. Please. appreciate that. If you're not, I'm going to move on and find a different question. Matter of fact, I am going to do that, and if you tell me you're here, then I will go back and do yours. How does that sound? Star. How does that sound, Star? All right, let's see. Do you know the Muffin Man? Oh, no. Do you know your future husband? Can I give you traits and characteristics? All right. I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to be completely straight with you, Star. This is absolutely the hardest thing for me to do. It is the absolute hardest question that anybody ever asks. If people ask me this question, it is the hardest. Because it's extremely difficult to tell traits and characteristics from cards, especially if they're court cards or major arcana cards, then yes, I can usually get a good idea. But if they are regular suit cards, ace through 10, that's difficult because that's usually talking about a feeling or an action, and it's not really telling me about someone, about the way they are, or about how they are as a person. That tells me what they do, or how the energy around them might be, but it doesn't give me a really good, strong feeling. Now, on the other hand, we get a king, and I've got the star, I've got another king, and I've got a knight. So you've got three court cards. So this might be a little easier than I give myself credit for. I made it a little, I picked cards, I guess, that are going to be a little easier. The Six of Wands is not hard to judge either, but I'm going to start here with the star. And of course, the star is hope. And I think you have a lot of hope and faith that, there is going to be someone who ends up being your future husband, right? There's no guarantee. There's no guarantees in life, right? So I think that hope and faith really makes you feel inspired that there is someone out there, and things are going to be good with them, and they're going to have the traits and characteristics that you want. I think this person is going to be successful. I think they are going to be very confident in themselves. I think this person is going to be brave. I think they're going to do things very quickly, though. I think they're going to, I think they jump into things. I know that's kind of an easy stretch, right? He's jumping over or something a lot. But I think this person, and that it just shows, this really just shows exactly what the card is meaning, jumping into something. But he's jumping into something, and if he does, this person does not plan things. If they don't have any kind of a plan, which I'm hoping they do, then things will go terribly wrong. They always go terribly wrong if you just jump into something without having any idea what you're doing. Well, that's a mess, right? That is truly a mess. I think the King of Wands tells me all about energy, right? It's a lot about energy. Wands, there's lots and lots of energy around wands. And just for that reason, I think this person is going to be very energetic. I think they're going to have a lot of charisma. I think they're going to really draw you in, just because, they're going to have that personality that really makes you feel like, okay, I really, I just can't stay away from this person. I don't know what it is. They just keep, it's like, magnet. It's like they're a magnet and I'm steel. And I can't get away. They just keep pulling me in. I think this person's going to be, this future husband is going to be very honest. I believe that they're going to be successful in their work. I think they are going to have a little bit of a control issue, right? Where they do want to control parts of life that you may not be willing to give up. I think they're very dependable. I think this person's going to have very realistic expectations. And I truly believe this person will provide for the family. So, Star, that's what I see. Those are the characteristics and traits that I am getting from the cards that I was able to pull. All right. I hope that helps you. I never did get an answer from Terry Harkey, so I'm guessing she's not here. So we keep on moving on. This is Samantha. Thank you. Hit like, please. If you're new here, please subscribe. I would appreciate it. And also, invite your friends. If you know anybody who would enjoy a show like this, right? And I have to say, there's people out there, I'm sure, that would enjoy this. Free live tarot readings. Invite them along. Other people have done that. Yeah. So, all right. Jesse Angel. You would like to know if your boyfriend still wants to have a family with you and be with you at all. Whoa. That's not good. That's not what we were just talking about like less than a month ago. Sorry, I have to read something really quick. Okay, so Jesse Angel, whoa. Does your boyfriend even want to still be with you? This is not where things were going. He's just so focused. He's focused at work. He's just so focused on work. The communication has gone down and affection too. It's making me worry about things. All right, tell me this. Jesse Angel, what does he do? What exactly does he do? I'm not exactly sure. I don't know. You can absolutely ask a question. BTS has jams. I'm wearing my jams right now. My pajamas. Yeah, I got jams. We do only have about 5 minutes left in the show. I do answer questions randomly, though, so there's always that chance. And if you want to guarantee a reading, donation is the way to do it. If you donate, you get it You get a guaranteed reading, even if we're past our 7 o'clock stop time, 7 o'clock Eastern stop time. All right, so does your boyfriend still want to have a family and be with you at all? He has his own business doing construction, building things like that. Construction, building things. Got it. All right. So he's doing construction and he's throwing himself in his work probably because he's trying to make a lot of money, right? So things are moving very slowly. His plan, of course, is for the business to grow. Right? Does that make sense to you? He wants the business to grow. The Ace of Pentacles is all about growth, right? It's all about new ventures. It's all about, a lot of times it's got to do with money and stuff like that. And well, that's what he wants. He wants the money to grow because he needs that to happen. Things are not moving as quickly as you'd like them to. You want him just to make a leap of faith. You want him just to jump, right? Jump into everything and do it, even if he's not exactly ready. Now, I don't think he's, I think this is you playing mind games with yourself. I really think so. I think you're kind of overthinking it, maybe a little bit, right? Here's what I'm really thinking about it. And what I'm getting here is I think there's potential. There's potential for the two of you. And again, I think he wants his business to really grow so that he can make more money. And and it's not going as quickly as everybody wants. We've already discussed that, right? We've got that all straight. I think, in all fairness, I know that's not much of a stretch, but it was easy to say. It's just an easy one that was hanging out there for me. I think if you really look back, I think if you really reflect on things, maybe it's just he's just not ready to make the whole, do the whole, hey, let's have a baby and all that stuff right now. Because I know that's what we were talking about at one point, right? Was having a baby and, am I going to be pregnant before the end of the year and stuff like that? Something to that effect, I almost think, right? I believe so. I think he's not ready, and I don't think it's because he doesn't love you. I don't think it's because he's not interested in the relationship with you. I don't think it's because he doesn't want to be with you, because he does. What I feel is truly the justice of it all is that he just wants to make sure that he can pay for it all. Really, that's what it comes down to, right? Children are not cheap. Weddings or moving or apartments or anything like that is not cheap. Engagement rings are not cheap. He just wants to make sure that he can do things the right way so that when he does it, you will be happy with it. If he does a half job, right? If he does half the job, not half of his job, but I mean, if he, if he's like, okay, well, yeah, we'll have a family. Okay, let's have a family. But you have, right, you have a baby, say 9 months, 10 months, 12 months from now, whenever it is, and then he can't pay for it. And you guys can't buy diapers and you can't buy food for the baby and formula and stuff like that. Well, then what good is that? What good is that doing for anyone? It's not good for the baby, right? It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair to you, and it wouldn't be, and then he would feel like a failure in the relationship. And that's the last thing that he wants. So I think unfortunately, I think you're just having a big conflict in your own mind. You're kind of playing mind games with yourself because he's trying to do so much to grow things for you, for the two of you. I don't mean just for him or just you, but for both of you. And I think that's what he wants to do. I think he wants to have things really set up before you guys make all those big, huge, expensive decisions. All right, that's what I get for you, Jesse Angel. I do have time for one more reading. One more. It is 7 o'clock. Time to rock. And unless I have a donation, let me just double check. Let me check. Could be. Might be. No, I don't. Nope, that was not it. So let's see what I got going on here in the free question department. All right, BTS has jams. Welcome. Welcome to the Night Reader Tarot channel. The show's called Tarot Nights. Yes, Tarot Nights. Thank you. I do appreciate you being here, and I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe and get notifications so you can see that I'm on every single night at 6 o'clock Eastern Time, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And you can also get your daily tarot tip, right? Get those daily tarot tips. It's very nice to have you here. I do appreciate, like I said, you stumbling across the show. Or if someone referred you here, I would love to know who. I would really love to know who referred you, if that's the case. And if it's not the case, that's okay. Like I said, if you just stumbled over the show, well, hey, a lot of people have done that. Lots and lots. Some of my most loyal, some of the most loyal people who are here every single night just started out because they stumbled over the show. Looking for a good tarot reader. And what did they end up with? Me instead. Me instead. All right. What are Zane's feelings for you? I think Zane feels a little bit afraid that if they tell you their feelings for you, you may not have the same feelings for them. And I don't think that that's true. I just think that is what is going on in Zane's head right now. I think Zane believes that you are very flexible in your thinking. You are willing to change your thoughts about things. You're willing to change your ideas on some things to work with other people, to work and make things easier to balance. I think you are someone who feels like you have to defend yourself, right? You feel like you have to defend yourself because there may have been a time in the recent past where you have been hurt or something's happened to you where, of course it doesn't feel good, right? And maybe it's been heartache or something to that effect, or maybe it's just been some other type of loss or sadness that has really gotten to you. And I think now you feel like you have to kind of defend yourself. And hopefully if you really like Zane, then I think then, you're going to have to let Zane in so that, he doesn't, or so Zane does not see that side of things. The Six of Wands tells me that Zane believes that if the two of you were to get together, you could be very successful. You would have a lot of support from friends. I think, that would be a big deal, right? Having support of friends and family. I think you would get, I think it would help your confidence. I think it would really boost your confidence. I think, and I think Zane knows that. I think Zane is quite aware that, you need a confidence boost, because I do think, you and Zane know each other. You know each other. It's not like you have never met before. I don't think. I think I think you've met. I think you know each other, and I think Zane knows that you need a little bit of a confidence boost. And hey, who doesn't, right? Who doesn't? I'm not saying you're the only one. I'm not saying you're special in the confidence area, because everybody is special in confidence. Everybody could use a confidence boost from time to time. Of course, some people more than others. It happens. I need a lot of confidence boosts. I'll be the first one to admit it, right? But I do see that if you and Zane, if you really want to work things out and have some type of a relationship with Zane, I truly believe that you could be very, you could have a very happy life together, right? I think it started off as a friendship already. I think it's, it could turn into more than that. And I think you could easily be very happy about your life with Zane. You're asking me, do I see him contacting you? And absolutely I do. Absolutely, because this is the card of a person who is very charming, a person who is very calm and relaxed, very seductive. They are usually like the Prince Charming type person, the knight in shining armor. If it's a woman, then of course it would be, like Snow White or something to that effect, where it's just a princess, or again a prince. Either way, and that's your extra card there, and I think for sure that would give you a yes in that category where you're asking if I see him contacting you. Yeah, I do. I think so. I really do. And again, I think there will be a lot of people who are very supportive of that. All right. So thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate that. And let me just take one last look for donations. And come on, phone. Nope, I do not see any. So awesome. I'm glad that helps you a lot, because that's important. That's my goal here with this show. Help people as much as I can. All right. Well, I just want to say thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the show. And again, if you did, make sure you give it a like, give that thumbs up. If you're new, please subscribe, and please get those notifications so that you can see all the stuff that goes on here. And you'll see that I'm here every single night on the Tarot Nights show at 6:00 p.m. Eastern Time. And I also do daily tarot tips that get sent out every single day. Just a little snapshot of how I think the day is going to go. All right. So you all have a good night. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye now.